Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. So, I got a quick, brief story for you. So, you guys, you remember, I'm homeless. Yes, I am. I try my best not to look like it, but I am homeless, okay? Last time I did a video, at the end of it, I spoke about, so this is going to be homelessness part 3, okay? So, the last time I spoke, I told you that I was at a shelter. So, it's this shelter, okay, that I now know I was supposed to come to. I don't know what's the deal and why God has me going to shelters when I first transition into a new city. However, this is what I foresee that He does for me, okay? All right, so I'm trying to figure out where to, like, it has to be in order. Okay, so I'm at this shelter. It's in the heart of Dallas. Okay, it's a lot of homelessness out here. Okay, a lot of homelessness. It's not a lot of seating for people. Like, you can't go into like stores, Greyhound. You can't go into Greyhound unless you have a ticket to board that particular day. Okay. There's not a lot of, places that you can go, if you're homeless. I mean, you can like sit outside, talk amongst your peers, things like that. However, it's not really geared for like homelessness. It's really not. This is like I would say a mini hub for like, let me see, modernized technology. Let me say that. So here in Dallas, I'm at this place called the AT&T Center, and it's basically like a mini New York. It really is. It's like the huge hub for AT&T. For people who live in Philly, when you're downtown and you see like the hub is for like Xfinity, and they have the Xfinity buildings down there downtown in Center City. Well, here in downtown Center City for Dallas, it's like the hub for like AT&T. Excuse me, guys. I just got over this huge sickness. It could have been COVID, I don't know, but it was like the flu. I really have not gotten sick since I've been in Texas, period. However, it's a little different here in Dallas. I am in close proximity to homeless people. So they come along with a lot, or we come along with a lot. Let me say that. Like, it's a lot of, like filth, dirty, stinky, things that I've always tried to humble myself on, okay? Sometimes it gets the best of you. It gets the best of you, okay? Fortunately, I've been able to keep myself pretty clean, okay? I do, I was taking a bath, like a shower, like every day, a couple times a day. But now it's usually like once a day or once every other day. Okay. If I'm doing stuff outside, out and about, then and I also am like really keen on when I use my clothing, because I want to use it sparingly, and I don't want to have a bunch of dirty clothes, even though I do have a little storage. Okay, so let me tell you some stuff about the back. It's been like 20 something days since I've been on here, and please bear with me because a sister be going through it, okay? So, okay. So it's this, okay, let me describe the shelter to you. So now, it reminds me of a high school camp, like a college campus with a high school mentality. I always say that, okay? And it's real, okay? People, well, in a place like that where people are very low, feeling low, they're in their worst times of their lives, they don't have a plethora of, okay? There's people that get checks there. However, it is people that do not, okay? There's some people that think, I went into the store with this person that was from the shelter, and they thought it was like crazy, ridiculous, expensive to buy a brush for $3 and something cents. And I was like, what? I said, that's not expensive at all. I could not understand why, people thought that was expensive to get a brush for $3. How about this? Y'all tell me, do you think it's extremely expensive to buy a brush for $3? I mean, I understand if you don't have it, you probably could get one for free from in the shelter. We have this place called the Welcome Center. And the Welcome Center is where you go and you get all of your toiletries, if you need some pads, tampons, some soap. They give you these little packets. I swear, it looked like a ketchup packet, but it's clear, of soap and shampoo. I'm privileged where I have not had to use that. I still be going to a little Target, get my little supplies, you understand? Now, mind you, my unemployment check has ran its course. It's done. Done. So a sister been like, not panicking and nothing like that, because I know God has me. But a sister, let me show you. Now, you remember the last time y'all seen me do a video and I was still in Houston. Child, nails stayed done and everything. Feet need to be done. I'm talking about, I look okay. I just look like I'm taking a fallback off of, all of the mechanical stuff. Like lip gloss. I do have my lip glosses, don't get me wrong. But it's like sometimes I don't even want to put it on because I'm always sipping my water bottle. So, I'll tell you this. Living at the shelter has made me an avid water drinker. When I tell you, my skin should be nice and pure and just clean, and I've been drinking a lot of water. But let me tell y'all, I had to fall back off the food. I've been losing some weight now because I ain't eating like that. When I tell you this food is crazy, first of all, they give you baby-sized portions. I really be looking at it and I be like, for people who know me, y'all know. For those of y'all that really, really know Jill, y'all know I'm super, super picky about what I eat. Homeless or not. Just because I'm homeless don't mean I have to eat everything. It don't mean that I'm supposed to allow myself to get out of pocket just because I'm not able to buy myself, organics and Whole Foods, things like that. However the case may be, I be trying to do what I can do, okay? So now, let me get back to the shelter. So now, so when you first come in, it's this thing called Overflow. And you're on Overflow, you basically have to win a spot in the cafeteria on the floor, literally. When I tell you you're on the floor in the cafeteria for Overflow for the women, and you're in the intake area on the floor for men that are in Overflow. Men, they tend to move up to getting a mat, which is literally like imagine going to like the YMCA and you're doing flips on a mat. Like kids in gymnastics, that's literally what a mat is. It's like a plastic bed, you know? And people, they get these plastic beds. Now, what comes along with a mat is a locker. Now, you want to have a locker because otherwise you literally have to carry your stuff around with you all day long. And when I say all day, I mean all day. So like, if I got to go to the bathroom, I need to take my suitcase with me. If I go to the pavilion area, that's where you can sit and watch TV, take your suitcase. If I want to go out for a walk, take your suitcase. Unless, now, you're not supposed to allow nobody to watch your stuff because if it goes missing and things like that, it's on you. Like, people lose their stuff every day. Every day. Now, also, if you don't have your stuff, security will come around during certain times of the day. And if they see a suitcase or any bags or anything unattended, they will scoop them up and throw them in the trash. Y'all heard me correctly. They will scoop your stuff up and they will literally throw it in the trash. That is mind-boggling. Okay? So, you know, a sister like me is not leaving my stuff unattended, right? Nah. So, I might ask somebody to hold it sometimes. It depends. It's like, okay, let me stay on track. So, on overflow. Now, how do you qualify for overflow for the next day? We all wake up at 4:45 in the morning. You have a line next to the Welcome Center. You have a line on the other side of the Welcome Center. That's for like if you want to wash your clothes, which you can wash every other day. That's for if you want to get a haircut. They have people that come and cut your hair. That's if you want to get a towel, if you want to charge your phone. There's only one area in the shelter where you can charge your phone. Okay? Also, to qualify for the overflow for the next night, you have to get in the line between 4:45 and 10 o'clock in the morning and request for overflow. It does not guarantee that you'll have a spot on overflow, but at least you requested it, right? And then at 2:30, you basically stick around to see, or you come back to see if you made it on overflow, unless you have somebody's number and they can tell you if you made the list or not. Now, it's been unfortunate that I haven't made the list a couple of times, and I'll explain those in details later. It won't be in this video though, okay? I will say that it's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky, guys. So now, can you imagine me, Jill, okay, at about 4:45 in the morning, waking up and running to go get in a line? You at least want to be one of the first 25 people to guarantee you to be able to see what you have to do anyway, a case manager. You literally have to run in a line to be one of the first ones. I always happen to get around, I've never gotten an appointment over 8:30. Thank God. Now, if you have a person that can run for you, maybe they ran track in high school or in grade school, and they can help you out. You best to utilize your people, your friends, your family. You know, like a lifeline. Okay? Y'all watch them shows that require like, yeah, do you want to reach out to your lifeline? Yeah, I like to call my mother and ask her a question. I'd be like, can you run to the line for me today? You know what I'm saying? Because at least one person falls in the grass every morning trying to run to that line. And we've learned strategies. Leave your bags here, run to the line first, and then come back and get your bags. I mean, people be getting in arguments and everything over this overflow. Now, eventually, after overflow, what's the next level? is you get a mat. Now, on the weekends, they have lotteries where you can get a mat. However, I have not won a lottery yet. It has been a month and a week since I've been here now. And I'm still in overflow. Okay. I miss my doggy. My doggy is staying with a friend of mine in Houston. Shout out to my friend, Belinda. And, yeah, like, it's just really crazy, okay? It's like people, it's a whole bunch of relationships in there. You know, like, it's a whole lot of people that be trying to holler. I be like, what can, I don't know. My husband could really be in there. But he ain't found me yet. Let me say that. He haven't found me yet. So, no, but seriously, I have a husband in mind that I believe that God put me with. But he's not at the shelter. Yeah. So, I just wanted to give y'all a brief synopsis of what's been going on with me. I'm fine. I look good. I look okay. You know what I'm saying? I got my life. I woke up this morning. So, what more could I ask for? You know? I still don't have a clue all that God has in store for me. I have a secret to tell you guys. I did go on a job interview this week. I got the job, but it wasn't for the job that I went for. And it's a job that I did not see myself getting, and I still don't know yet. However, it's working in a hospital, and it's in food service, and I really don't, it's not really my forte. But I said, I'll try it, okay? Because sometimes God will humble you to do certain things. And I have definitely prayed and asked him for discernment and asked him to guide me in the right way, in the right position that he wants me to do. So even though if I don't see and if it doesn't make sense to me, it still makes sense to God. So I have to do it anyway. However, I just wanted to say also, for those who supported me and my new developed ministry, I thank you so much. And I think I'm thinking about doing this thing like full time. You know, like, I enjoy doing my videos. It's so noisy and it's always something going on where I'm at. So it's like I had to come to a different place outside of that place just to be able to do my videos. You know what I mean? So, guys, just please bear with me. I thank you guys who supported me, whether it was a spiritual, a comment, just watching my video. Thank you for supporting me. It's something that I really didn't want to do in the beginning, but thank God, but God. And for those who have supported me and sent cash apps to me, like, oh my gosh, you are so amazing and I love you. My friends and people I don't even know that have sent me cash apps. I'm so appreciative. I really am. It's hard out here for a sister, and I'm sure it'll be over soon because everything is temporary, okay? I'm just trying my best to do what I need to do, I have to remember that God said I'm stronger than I actually think I am. So when it gets so low, and I'll be like, God, why me? You know what I mean? I just say, why not? As soon as I finish that question, why not me? Who am I? I told somebody the minute, because everybody thinks, or some people think, that you've done something or a bad choice that you made to get you where you are now. And I can't say that was for me. I didn't make a bad choice to end up where I am. I told a couple people, the moment I decided to follow Jesus and surrender my life to him is when my life has went, what some would think is a total haywire or out of line, out of pocket, I don't know. The moment I decided to follow Jesus, the moment I surrendered to my Father, is when I've been about that shelter life. He knows what's best. And he's guided me the whole way. I'll have more to share with you. I'll let you go now, and I'll be back really soon. Remember, this is part 3, okay? Part 3. But just know that if God is calling you to do something out there, if he's really calling you to do something and you feel it in your spirit, don't let nobody tell you what your Father hasn't told you. Because some people get it misconstrued when I say, my dad told me, God told me. Oh, they want to switch the name up. We all know who Yeshua is. We know all of that, right? But the fact remains, no matter what religion you are, that every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. And I believe that wholeheartedly. And I love you guys. And don't you let nobody deter you away from what the Father told you to do or not to do. Because you know it's in your spirit. And what you don't know, you pray and you ask God for discernment. So I'll leave that with you. Until my next video, guys, I love you. I really love you. And I thank you all for supporting me. And I'll see you really soon. God bless you. Bye.